y'all, it's Allie. Today I wanted to share with you something really fun that I got in the mail from Jen. I got a couple things in the mail from her. One thing was a gift that she was really sweet to give me, that she wasn't using a chai tea house folio anymore, so she gave it to me because she's awesome. And the other is a science experiment, really. This is a goat skin notebook. We wanted to see if it would patina. This is completely natural color, and so I'm using it right now. It's housing my bullet journal. You can see it, it's very supple. It's not like super floppy, but it still has like a bend to it. Oh, it's going to be super bright now. Yay. All right, we're just gonna deal with the sun doing its thing. A couple of the things that I wanted to mention before I show that footage is that I did film it at night. I tried out some new lights that I had, tried my best to get the color as accurately as I can. The other thing was I was struggling to get the Naname Cafe Notes B6Slim notebook in there, and she had told me later that it is a tight fit and there's a way that you're able to make it not a tight fit. So she was showing me that, I'm gonna try to zoom in here. I mean, I really can't zoom, but if you'll see this little piece right here, she said you can kind of peel that when you first get the notebook to help it go in a lot smoother. So I should have done that. And then the other thing was, I didn't really know how to explain what was happening with this feeling that I was experiencing on my fingers. I thought it was some sort of like coating or something like that. But what it is, we figured it out. I'm a highly sensitive person, so textures are a big deal to me. This particular leather has a very fine grain. Does that make sense? Like the grain on it is, it's like really fine. So I don't know what to compare it to. The other notebooks that I have received, I believe, have been hides that come from cows. So I don't know if it's like an animal difference kind of a thing, but this has a very fine, this particular piece anyway. I'm not sure if that, you know, varies. It probably does. Because it's such a fine grain, what was happening was that the sense of it, the sensory issues that I have, it's like I was continuing to feel that fine grain, and I explained it like a grit, and it's not that it's like sandpaper gritty, it's just like it's very fine and I can sense that. It was a bit odd, honestly, at first holding it, but as I've been holding it and making myself hold it and stuff, it's gotten better. So it has smoothed out since I first gotten it. I don't know if that's because of my oils or whatever, but this is the natural. It looks kind of pink. I could probably take a quick shot for you here in the natural light just to show you before I show the unboxing footage. I think I might do that just to show you right now how it is aging, just having it a few days. I just wanted to explain those few things because I didn't really know what was happening like sensory wise to me, and it's just the grain of this particular leather is fine, so I'm able to feel that fine texture. A lot of people might not even feel it, but I was able to. But it made it feel like I had something on my fingers, but it was just like the after effects of having that fine texture on my fingers. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense for everybody. All right, I'm gonna turn y'all around and show you the notebook in natural light. This is the notebook in natural light. You can kind of see it looks kind of pink almost. Nothing has been done to this. Tell like a difference where the elastic was, but there's a little dot of water that got on it like yesterday. But yeah, that's a natural light. And so I'm gonna go ahead and include the footage that I took when I first got it right here. This is, oh shoot, that was like on there the whole time. Looks like we made it. Ow, I just keep stabbing myself with that. Look how far we come, my baby. Might have gone a long way. Okay, so I'm testing out these new lights. There's a bit of a shadow casting. Not sure if I like that, but I think the other lights did that too. So hopefully it won't be too big of a problem. Anyway, this is from Jen. Those are those two notebooks I was talking about that she was letting me try one for science. And I asked her, I was like, is it okay if I film that one? And she said, for science, yes. Like, just let people know that it is not available. We're testing things out. And then for the other one, she was super nice and gifted me her personal one that she wasn't using, the chai, because I was super interested to see how that would look patinaed. And let me show you all again my Earl Grey. Precious. My precious that I don't treat as a precious. The Earl Grey B6Slim Folio. What's this? Is that a chuck? That is this one. And so let us see. I wonder if y'all saw the cute little bird sticker that she got in from this lady who sent her some stickers to give away as freebies. Oh my gosh, cutest little bird ever. Okay, which one is this? I kind of want to see. That one feels like it could be goat skin, so I'm going to wait on that one. This one feels like it could be chai. Ooh, this is a sample? What is this a sample of? I don't even remember what she said. It's pretty though. It's like, it's kind of like, it's like a pink. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the pink that I do, a little bit brighter version of the pink that I do on my pieces of art. Oh my word. How gorgeous is this? This is hers, and she put the strap in it for me. And this is to show y'all, if you're wondering, this is an Earl Grey that I've had for a little bit, and this is a chai. For science, y'all take note, because this will probably end up like this if I have it for any amount of time. This is gorgeous. Oh my word. Yes, yes, yes. But I have to wait to use this because I need to do an experiment on the other one. This is my beautiful one. Oh my gosh, I just love these folios. This is the new one that I am going to be using. I'm going to be taking everything out of here, or just everything. It's just one book. It's just the Naname Cafe Notes, and putting in here to see how it patinas. Ooh. Oh my. Oh my. It's like really light. And this is goat skin. Okay, so it feels, there's a texture to it. It's not smooth, like, it's got a more of a grit, I guess is the word. It's kind of got a grit to it. It's not bad. It's just different. It's like more of a bumpier texture, I guess, but it's super soft. Do you see this? Do you see just how like pancake this is? Oh my goodness. And so this is going to be very interesting to see how it patinas. It's very pretty. It's like a very pale. This, oh my gosh, it reminds me of one of my favorite nail colors. Let me show you. If you like pina colada, like something in the rain. Okay, this is, I was having problems with my focus earlier, but this nail color is called Pina Colada. It's from Gel Bato, and that reminds me exactly of my favorite. It's one of my favorite nail colors. It's legitimately the same color. So that's really cool. So it'll be very interesting to see what this will turn into once I've had it. So let's move in. I'm kind of developing a little collection here. Look, thumbnail. Now I'm like thinking about it because of what Doug said. Look how gorgeous this one is. Okay, let's do this. Whoop. So I wonder if I'm even gonna need the back paper since this is so flexible. I guess we'll see. Will we? I'm on page, and I numbered these. They don't come numbered, 70. I am loving this little notebook, and I've had it since, when have I had it? Since February 24th is when I started it. I love this notebook. I hope they never stop selling them. Go in. It's like, I always have the biggest problems putting the notebooks in here. And I know they fit, like I've gotten them to fit on the other note things. I just wish that they would make it like a book that's a bit sturdier cover because it's just really difficult to stuff them in here. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off and work on this calmly and come back. Okay, after much finessing, my like cover is completely mangled. And I don't know if it's just me not putting them in the right or whatever, but I tried putting the paper in. That's how I got it into this cover, and it did really well. It did great. It did not do well in this. And so what was happening was when I was closing it, the notebook was like wrinkling this portion of the thing. And so there was literally a bump because this leather's so awesome and like a little bit thinner and like more flexy, you could feel that bump, and it was just irritating me so bad. So I was like, nope, I'm going to not do this slip thing in there. I think when I go get another, see, this one's going in just fine. This one's having no problems at all. Of course, it was used, like Jen had it before me. And then what I ended up doing is I used a bone, what do you call it? Knife bone thing. And I tried to get it in that way. So let's see if this one does the wrinkling thing. No, it's not doing it, or you just can't feel it, and I don't care. So like, yeah, I can't feel maybe a little bit right here. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do the next time that I purchase one of those notebooks is take it down to my friend Samantha and have her trim it for me a little bit, because it seems like this is the third notebook that I've had such difficulty getting it into the book, and it just needs just like the tiniest little bit of shave off the edge to get in there. Samantha has like the ginormous thing that like cuts a million pieces of paper at the same time. This is the notebook. It does look so much like this nail color. I should just redo my nails to match. It kind of, after like working with it for a while, there's a bit of something on my hands. I don't know what that's from. I don't know if the notebook is soaking up the oil from my hands, and so it like feels like my hands are dry or something. I don't know, but it is a bit of a different feeling on my fingers right now from just like trying to stuff this thing in there. But it's in now, and it's doing great, and it's opening and closing fine. Just fine. I would be so devastated if this notebook came apart, because I'm like, I have so much left, you know? It's so squishy and like, look at that. Do you see that? It's just so squishy and floppy and beautiful. So I will be taking this with me everywhere, putting these ones away for the time being. And then we'll do a comparison of what it looks like. Hopefully I can get the lighting exactly right too, because that would be a real test right there to get all the stuffs the same. I just wanted to show you this fun notebook that Jen sent me, and I'll give you all updates, and I'm obviously giving her updates because it's science. Hey y'all, it's actually 3 days later. I filmed all that last week and had the nuttiest weekend of probably my entire life, but I realized that I never did like an ending or a goodbye or anything like that. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for spending your time with me today and for drooling over this notebook. It's kind of a week off for me, finally. All right, I love y'all. I'll see you later. Bye.